Seymour Railway Heritage Centre open weekend. Fantastic turnout early on, and we're very pleased to see you all here. The ceremony that we're about to initiate is one of the highlights of the weekend. We recently were gifted the locomotive behind me, SRHC, by Pacific National, and a big shout out to Pacific National, whose reputation in the rail industry has not always been one of pro-heritage, but we worked very closely with the Pacific National executive management in Sydney and Brisbane. It was a long process, 16 months, but it culminated in them gifting S307 outright to the Seymour Railway Heritage Centre. That took place about a month ago. Of course, the locomotive was in Port Augusta. That's a long way from here, and then we had to find a way to get it back to Victoria, and that's where another rail industry corporate player in the form of SCT Logistics stepped up to the plate and assisted us by transferring the locomotive initially to Adelaide and then onwards to their depot at Altona. They did that free of charge, and we accordingly are indebted to both of those companies for being able to get this locomotive back to Victoria and into the heritage program here at Seymour. The configuration that you see with it back to back with its sister S-Class 303 is how we envisage using this locomotive in heritage, and that will be a welcome sight on the standard gauge network throughout Victoria and beyond. We look forward to that. We're fortunate enough today to have our local member, Annabelle Cleland, member for MLA for Euroa, and she has very kindly agreed to come along and preside over the inaugural startup of the locomotive. So welcome, Annabelle. Great to have you here. And she's shortly going to climb up on the locomotive, and then she'll give the thumbs up for the startup, and we will start the locomotive for the first time, effectively the first time in 13 years. So welcome one and all, and welcome Annabelle.